Hey you guys, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I'm going to read your devotion to you today. This is English, Monday, April the 6th, 7th grade. So roll with me as we read this. I'll send you a link to, in an email, I'll send what you're supposed to read for each day for the Bible. And then I will also send you guys a link to the person that we're talking about each day. So other than this is your link for your Monday morning worship video. I'll send a modern worship video, and I'll send each day your link of your devotion. So when Dr. R.A. Torrey was president of the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago, he received a letter from a distressed father. The man, a pastor, had a prodigal son named Bill who was breaking his heart. Would Dr. Torrey let the boy enroll at Moody? Dr. Torrey replied that while he sympathized with the man, it wasn't possible to admit the boy. Moody was a Bible school, not a reformatory. The man wrote back, doubling his entries. Finally, Dr. Torrey agreed, provided the boy would meet with him daily and abide by the rules. The arrangement didn't go well at first, and Dr. Torrey thought that the experiment was hopeless. The boy had serious problems and seemed torn apart by turbulence. But he did make the rules, and day by day he ventilated his frustrations to Dr. Torrey, and as it turned out, it was more attentive to Dr. Torrey's answers than it appeared. To make a long story short, several years later, the boy William R. Newley was a beloved professor at the Moody Bible Institute. In 1895, William began thinking of putting his testimony into verse form. The idea rolled around in the back of his mind for several weeks. Then one day, on his way to lecture, the lines came to him. Ducking into an empty classroom, he jotted down the words on the back of an envelope. As he hurried on to class, he happened to meet Dr. Daniel Towner, director of music of the Institute. Handing him the verses, William gently suggested they could use a good melody. By the time Dr. Newell was finished with his lecture, it completed the tune, and it was ready. "Bill," said Dr. Towner, "I was so taken with the poem that you gave me that I went immediately to my studio and composed a tune. I feel that it could be the best song that either of us will ever write in our lifetime." The two men sang it together, and it was published shortly after. Bill Newell went to become a well-known Bible teacher throughout the Midwest and the author of a popular series of Bible commentaries. He once said that he had not gone through his troubled years, he might not have fully understood the importance of Calvary's grace. Mercy there was great, and grace was free. Pardon there was multiplied to me. There my burdened soul found liberty at Calvary. So I'll send you a link to At Calvary, the song, and I'll also send a modern worship song. So maybe if I get to it, I'll send like one or two worship songs just to like encourage you through your week. So today you guys will be doing a review. Every day actually you're going to be doing a review of chapter 5. I decided not to start a new chapter with this still being a new online learning situation. Just a new learning situation. I decided not to start a new chapter this week. And you're going to be out Friday, and you're going to be out again Monday. So I didn't want to start anything new with you guys yet. So turn in your books to page 106, and you guys will be doing 5.1 through 5.4 evens. Only the evens. And so in each one, we'll just kind of read through these, and then tomorrow we'll be meeting tomorrow. So if you have any questions, you can ask me tomorrow on Zoom. 5.1, you're going to identify each participle phrase, each participle, and the noun or the pronoun it describes. In 5.2, you're going to identify the participle adjective, uses a subject complement, correct the sentences with the dangling participles. 5.3, you're going to identify the gerund or the gerund phrases and tell if each subject or subject complement. And then 5.4, you'll identify the gerund phrases and tell whether it's used as a direct object, object of the preposition, or in a positive. So remember, a subject complement renames the subject, and a direct object is a who or what after the verb. And then the object of the preposition. Remember, prepositions can be anything like during World War II. World War II would be the object of the preposition. In the box, box to be the object of the preposition. And a positive just gives extra information to the subject, and it usually has a set of commas around it. A participle ends in ing or ed, and gerunds in where we at with the gerunds? They end in ing, and they're nouns. They're verbs used as a noun. Yeah, sorry. So tomorrow we will go through infinitives, and yeah, I'll give you guys more information on our Zoom class tomorrow. All right, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:15, really early, I know. All right, bye guys.